Hey guys, this is Devin Frank here with Daily Fantasy Solutions. I just wanted to take a second and show you how easy it is to build with the Daily Fantasy Solutions MLB cheat sheet. So I'm here at our website, dailyfantasysolutions.com. See, I've got today's MLB cheat sheet. And you're going to come, first thing you're going to notice is our paywall here. So you can see you can become a VIP and get access to everything, including the cheat sheets, Slack chat, core play, mobile apps, VIP games, and more. If I come here, really cool thing about our paywall is you can actually try our stuff before you buy it. So you don't actually have to send any physical money until you've purchased $5 worth of content. So I could come in here, try today's article, buy now, pay later, accepts all your major credit cards, PayPal, etc. So that's as simple as that. So once you've purchased it, you're going to see this. Right off the bat, you see that we are using 2019 data. We've got a link to some weather data. If there are plays that you like that aren't on the cheat sheet, you can click to get some info there. We've got a little key that explains everything, what you're looking at. And then you've got your cheat sheet. So we're going to do a FanDuel cash lineup here. For cash lineups, it's all about chalk. So you want to get as many high-owned guys as you can. If a guy's chalk and he goes nuts and you don't have him, you're in trouble. If he's chalk and he's a dud, not a biggie because everybody else has him as well. So if you take that mindset, you can do really well in cash games. You're going to compete every single night if you can nail mostly chalk. So right off the bat, coming over here, I'm doing a FanDuel cash lineup. I see projected ownership. That's going to be what I'm really going to concentrate on here. A bunch of stats as well. These are especially useful for tournaments, and we'll get into that another time. For now, we're just going to look at a cash lineup. So I'm coming here, and I've got Scherzer and Snell. Snell slightly ahead. So I would anticipate he sees a little bit more ownership, especially at that price. But Scherzer also will see his fair share of ownership. So before I actually build, we're just going to take a look at each position, see what kind of guys stand out, get those in our mind. So I've already know I've got Scherzer, Snell in my cash plays. So coming over to first, I've got a handful of guys here that stand out. So I've got about 5 cash plays for FanDuel. Rizzo, if I can afford them. I've got all the way down to value here. Or if you prefer a guy like Contreras or Smoke, they're all there. But my guess would be Aguilar and probably sees your ownership. Anybody who goes Snell, anybody who goes Max is probably going to go that route. But all these guys are absolutely in play. Coming over to second. Again, I've got a handful of guys here really standing out ownership-wise, and their price can kind of dictate who I end up with. I would anticipate a lot of these guys see a little bit of ownership kind of spread out. I've even got a pump play down here with Boat. Coming down to third, you can see again I've got about 4 guys here really standing out from the rest. Suarez is my value option if I need it. You've got Ramirez. All these guys are nice high totals. Coming to shortstop. Same thing. Top couple guys right here, all in play. Lindor. If I need the funds, I can drop down to an Iglesias. If you prefer a Trey Turner or a Bregman, they're about the same price as Lindor, but understand that Lindor is going to have the ownership. So you take a little risk here. In cash games, I would suggest just going with the chalk. Swinging the outfield, got a couple guys way out in front here, Bradley and Schwarber. And then you've got a handful of guys here all kind of in the same range. So again, kind of keep these guys in your mind as you start building. Those are your targets, and you kind of got to build and see. So took us 3 minutes to look through all the plays. Now we can start building. We saw Schwarber, Bobby Bradley were way out ahead. So we start there. We'll see what we're looking like with the Lindor option here and Jose Ramirez. So I can already see if I came in and I did max here, then I'm really hurting for funds. So if I came in and did Snell, I've got a nice chunk of change for everybody, so I could do an Altuve, I could do a Rizzo, or if you prefer, you could do Aguilar. You can see that's leaving me a ton of funds. So I saw going back to outfield, I had Braun here, Puig, Soto, Senzel, Kane. These guys are all cash plays. And we'll all see a little bit of ownership. So if I went Braun, that would leave me the funds to get Rizzo here. And just like that, less than 5 minutes, I built a quality cash lineup that's going to mostly nail chalk, and I'm going to absolutely be in a position to compete. If you prefer Scherzer, you could come in here. Obviously, I've got way too much, so if you remember back to second, I had Keston as a value. So I've still got a little bit too much. If I needed to drop Iglesias or Lindor, I could come down to Iglesias. I've still got a little bit too much. Drop off here. Then I've got a guy like Suarez who we saw with a bunch of ownership. So again, just like that, I now have a Max Scherzer cash take. Literally very little to zero research needed. You could not look at a damn thing by this cheat sheet and compete every single night just by plugging in those high owned plays. Just 5 minutes to tinker around, and I've built two quality cash lineups that are going to compete. It's really as simple as that. So give it a try. Try it before you buy it. If you have yet to use them, try it. You can try 10 before you spend a dime. If you want core plays, you want advice, and whatnot, become a VIP. You can come chat with me, chat with the team, and we can give you even more in depth. A couple times a week, I'll do videos like this for for the VIPs, showing exactly, showing them how I would build for the slate and whatnot. And it's been really nice. Everybody's done really well with it. You don't need to spend hundreds on providers, hundreds on content. You can do all this through us for 50 cents a day for the cheat sheet or $24.99 a month for VIP. We also offer week and day options. So head over to dailyfantasysolutions.com and check it out. Thank you.